dormant volcano covering an area the size of Manhattan. Today, I'm heading up the mountainside using a legendary road.
The road to Hana is 35 miles long, and it's one of the most scenic drives in the world. Hairpin turns, thundering, towering waterfalls, crashing oceanside cliffs on one side of you, rainforest, jungle. It's wicked cool.
About halfway up the slope, I'll be joining a hunting expedition. Our quarry is one of the most dangerous game animals in the world. Wild boar have sharp tusks, tremendous strength, and they attack fiercely when confronted. If hunters can bring one down, they cook and eat all of it. And that's the rare taste treat that I'm hoping for.
Doug?
My guide is retired police officer Doug Chong.
This is fantastic.
Doug's family owns a huge tract of forest land around his home. He's been hunting here for 50 years. That's the kind of experience to look for if you're stalking wild boar. In this kind of hunting, the dogs do most of the real work, but the humans need to be ready just in case. Our hunting party includes Doug's nephews and a few friends, including his longtime hunting buddy, Daryl.
So once we're up here, stay close to you, stay close to the dogs?
Yeah, stay close to me. What's going to happen is the dogs are going out. If they pick up a scent, they're gonna pick up that scent and go with it. Wherever they end up with that pig, we gotta be there.
Hawaiians have hunted wild boar for about the last 200 years.
Wow, are they excited.
We're splitting into 3 teams, so if dogs from one group flush a boar, the others can move to cut it off. At first, the going is pretty easy.
No wonder you do so much boar hunting. Just walking these woods with the dogs is fantastic.
Yeah?
Everything's good.
But things get a little tougher.
Well, you know, there's no getting around it. Sometimes you just gotta get wet.
Finally, we're in deep, thick jungle. Not the kind of place where you want to suddenly run into an enraged wild boar.
I am in the middle of a wall of wild ginger. There is a sea of it to my left. Doug is 4 feet ahead of me. You can barely see him. We don't know where Daryl is. Things get pretty hinky pretty fast in a real jungle. Here I come.
Okay.
And right about now, we get word the other team has caught up with a boar.
Everybody's hurrying along because one of the other teams has trapped a boar down below.
The pig broke loose.
That pig and several others got away, but this one did not.
It takes a village to take one of these animals down.
As it's been done for centuries, the hunters string up and dress the carcass on the spot. When we get back, most of this meat will be cut up, marinated for a few days, and then smoked. But the internal organs have to be eaten fresh. It's a tradition dating back to the days before refrigeration, when returning hunters had to go ahead and cook organs and utilize the blood, ingredients that couldn't be cured and preserved. Back at Doug's place, Daryl makes na'au. The heart, liver, spleen, and intestines are chopped and cooked in a broth that includes fresh blood from the boar we've just killed. That's part of the same tradition of using every part of the animal, because frankly, blood couldn't be preserved either.
Okay, guys, let's eat.
The smell is intoxicating.
All those organs combine into one potent, heady flavor, with just a few that really stand out.
This is about as gamey and funky as any food in the world. But let me tell you something, when it's done right, it's out of control. This is irony and intense. The spleen puts a little bit of sharpness and funky bile flavor in there that you're just not gonna find in any other dish. This is excellent. Wow.
Doug brings out a sample prepared from another boar to show me what the meat tastes like after marinating for a few days in a sauce of sugar, soy, and Chinese spices.
So this is marinated in all those goodies for a couple of days and then smoked?
3 days. Smoked for about 6 hours.
That's really nice. It's got good smoke flavor and not too overwhelming. Oh.
Hunts like this one help control a boar population that might otherwise wreck the island's ecosystem. But harvesting your own food is also an important part of any cultural heritage. And I'm grateful these men shared some of their heritage with me.
Guys, what a spectacular day. Thanks a lot for showing me something that I never thought I'd get to experience, a real wild boar hunt. When are we doing this again?
Anytime.
Tomorrow.